behalf of the Council State Government's Justice Center.
On behalf of the Bureau of Justice Assistance,
the Department of Justice and OJP, I'm delighted, really delighted, to welcome all of you to this conference.
Wow, there's a lot of you out there. This is so exciting.
I'm blown away by how many people are here.
1,400 people in one room at the same time.
You're seeing a who's who of the federal government and of national politics at this conference.
You in this room represent the body of folks who are doing amazing grant work.
It is you, in fact, who are the leaders of this effort.
Energizing our conference space with their focus on reducing the number of individuals with behavioral disorders in our nation's prisons and jails.
People in this room know better than anyone what is broken and how to fix it.
The United States prison population has skyrocketed in recent decades.
We are the most incarcerated nation on the face of the earth.
And we spend $80 billion a year on mass incarceration.
We have criminalized poverty. We have said that if you are poor and you cannot pay, then eventually what we're going to do is we're going to lock you up.
And the reality is, if you're wealthy and connected, you're going to be fine in our system. It may not be pretty, it may take a while, but you'll be okay. And if you're poor, you're not going to be.
Right now, where we're sitting here in beautiful Washington, D.C., there are 365,000 people with schizophrenia and bipolar disorder and major severe depression sitting in American jails and prisons.
3/4 of state, federal, and jail inmates meet criteria for either mental health or substance use conditions, and yet only about 10% of these individuals receive behavioral health services while they're incarcerated.
We have taken the wrong path, and the right thing is to change our path.
President Obama went to a prison, first time any sitting president's gone to any federal prison ever in the history of the Republic. He comes out and says, you know what? But for the grace of God, I could have been one of these people. Just with a little bit less support, I would have been in here. The President of the United States.
Instead of providing people with adequate access to mental health treatment, we let them fall through the cracks and land in jail.
About 95% of the people in our prisons, we're told, will eventually return to society.
Do we want them leaving prison with bitterness and hostility? Or do we want them leaving prison with better tools and knowledge and empathy?
It's time to revisit our policies at every level of the federal, state, and local government.
Investing in permanent supportive housing is one of the very best ways.
I think the prison system should be half the size and twice as effective.
What we need are citywide and comprehensive statewide trauma-informed systems.
Provide services to people with mental illnesses.
Preparing these men and women for the jobs of the 21st century.
Treat behavioral health just like all other health.
Expand science-based, evidence-based drug policy.
We're closer than ever to advancing meaningful criminal justice reform legislation in Congress.
We need to take a stand. In America, we do not throw people away. We do not do that.
The power that's in this room, I want you to seize it.
We heard from 4 youth who said that while they were in custody, their lives were turned around by one adult who went above and beyond the call of duty.
There will be people who you will affect. And you will not just affect them, but you will affect their children and their children's children.
I cannot wait to see what we're going to achieve in the days and weeks and months coming ahead. And the Department of Justice is so proud to be with you in this fight. Thank you so much for the work that you have done.